Influencers are lying about being rich. I'm almost at 1 million followers. Broke. Broke. I think all these influencers are lying about being rich. I'm almost at 1 million followers. Broke. Broke as fuck. Well, not broke, but like I go to my regular minimum wage job every single day, 5 days a week. Clock in. That's how I pay all of my bills. Is that my thing? I did my taxes and I only got 3 brand deals this year, each for $2,000, which works out to like $500 extra a month. Amazing, gorgeous. I can never be happier. But I'm just saying $500 a month is not livable. You know, like, but I am super grateful for it. But I'm saying that's all that I got. Like, if like you could see, you know? And I think just these influencers are lying to you. I think because they're either trying to sell you a course or tell you how great their life is after, you know, you've insulted them. But there's nothing up here. I'm up here now with everybody else, and I'm telling you that there is nothing up here. And the fuck is this? I think all these influencers are lying about.
You don't know who you can trust, because now they saying that a lot these days, you don't know who you can trust, because now they saying that a lot of these influencers on TikTok really don't be tea like that. Like the one girl just made the video saying some of these influencers, like they'll go out and do a haul. Like let's say I go to Sephora and I buy a bunch of makeup stuff. You see me on the video buying a bunch of makeup stuff. Why they say that some of them influencers be turning around going to return that stuff? Wow. Like, ooh, that's wild. I ain't think it was that bad. That's crazy. Like, Lord, I pray I never get too wrapped up in it where I just got to be living a lie. It's hard living a lie. Just be yourself, be the truth. Those type of people, I feel like they prosper a lot better because they can keep up, because their life is the truth.
All a lie, y'all. They saying this creator is faking about being rich. Say it ain't so, because I love her content. This is Mei Young, and y'all probably know her best from Crazy Rich Asian TikTok. She's the one that's always sitting on the floor of her closet, surrounded by her designer bags, doing story times, who allegedly lives in a penthouse, and is always exposing the lives of rich people. She always likes to talk about how much money they spent at the club, which is often tens of thousands of dollars. She be flexing the luxury vehicles and going on the really nice trips. However, people are saying that she has actually been cosplaying somebody else's life, specifically her friend Irene's. Apparently, Mei Young has been taking the photos from Irene's Instagram and passing them off as her own. Notice how she didn't show her face here? Another example, this is Irene in Hawaii. And then we have Mei's photo. Notice how she's once again not looking at the camera. This is actually insane. And then they're saying there is no penthouse, that Irene and Mei actually live together as roommates and split the bills. Allegedly, this is not Mei's closet, this is Irene's closet, and all of these bags belong to her. And then they're saying she drives an old beat-up Toyota, which there's nothing wrong with that, but that does not match the aesthetic that was sold to us. Like, I was under the impression that she was an NYC spoiled rich daughter. However, people found what the parents do for a living. Apparently, they own trampoline parks and make decent money. However, people found their earnings, and let's just say the math isn't math, and there's no way the money they make can fund this type of lifestyle. Needless to say, many of her fans want answers and have been swarming her comment section. Lord, not the top person calling her the Asian Anna Delvey. I think these comments got deleted, but homegirl was really taking all of us on a ride and made herself into a whole rich talk influencer and got signed to management because of it. Mei Young has not addressed these rumors, but I will let you know when she does, because baby, I need the answers too, because now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen her post going on the luxury shopping sprees and spending all of that money herself. Imagine becoming rich because you pretended to be rich. Do y'all believe she's faking it? Yes or no? It was all.
And luxury influencers are actually selling you the idea of what a poor person thinks is luxury. So a lot of them, you know, they're going on these private jets, they're going to these luxury hotels, they're going into Chanel, Dior, Louis Vuitton to get this, that, whatever. But actual wealthy people don't actually live like this. You can see it by even looking at celebrities. Most of the time, celebrities are not decked out in brands from top to bottom. Like, they may be wearing an independent designer, even fast fashion at times, which is rare actually. It's because this is not how wealthy people actually live. The true luxury for them is just doing and buying whatever they want. They don't have to think about work or like where their next meal is coming from. That's the luxury. They can do whatever they want. One of my exes who had very old money, old and long money. He never has to work a day in his life. His family has multiple properties that they can just make money from, but they choose not to make money from it because they don't need the money. He was never one to buy like, these flashy brands or anything like that. He just woke up every day just doing what he wants, never thinking about money, but would rather pursue things like purpose and hobbies and whatever. Like, this is luxury. The luxury that a lot of these influencers are selling are solely materialistic. When true luxury, genuine luxury, is having the time and the privilege to do whatever you want without worrying about bills and worrying about money. A lot of these lifestyle and luxury influencers are actually selling you.
It doesn't matter if a woman's body is natural or she had surgery to enhance it. It's none of my business. But what I don't like is woman influencers getting fake bodies and telling their followers that their body was made in the gym. That's like me giving men dating advice, but I pay for sex. It's irresponsible and dangerous. Young women will copy what these influencers do and expecting their bodies to look like the influencers, but it's impossible. It's impossible because these young women are following a lie. Then they get depressed, their mental health suffers, and they're in a worse position than they began. All bodies are different. We can have the same identical diet and workout to a T, and I can lose 10 pounds and you can only lose 2 pounds. Cause all bodies are different. These influencers are robbing women of their money, and I don't like that shit. Talking about they doing squats and full body workouts. Ma'am, your full body is a Sunny Delight jug. Stop. And that's okay. Just don't lie about it. To all the women out there, just do what works for you. If you want to go to the gym, great. If you want to get surgery, great. If you don't want to do either, great. Do your research and do what makes you happy. And to all the influencers out there lying, be responsible and stop the cap. Let's talk.
Influencer until y'all realize exactly what y'all. I want to be an influencer until y'all realize exactly what y'all gotta go through. Oh my god, I want to quit my 9 to 5. I want to live that life. Let me tell y'all something. Most of them influencers are dead ass lying, and I know because I live that life. I'm not saying I'm a liar though. Like I'm gonna keep it real G for my players out there. One, I'm gonna start with the brand collabs. Definitely not easy to get. I already know the scam ones that be like, oh my god, DM for a collab. Babes, don't answer that. The platform that I really like that helps me with collabs is called Aspire IQ. Chef's kiss, okay? Or incense. I done did everything in the book. I done emails. I done typed up the whole thing. Don't even waste your time with that. I promise you they don't care. Keep it short and cute and send a little media kit and they'll get back to you. And when it comes down to like payments, please don't be like, oh my gosh, since this influencer charged $1,000, I could charge $1,000. No, bitch. You only have 1,000 followers, girl. Relax. You were not that girl yet. And I'm technically not a small creator anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, there be brands out there that be trying to ask me, do I want $50? Offering me $50. That's not even paying a phone bill, babes. I could go to Aldi's and get a snack, bitch. My whole point is that brands like to play with you. So that's one life of an influencer. When you're first starting out, don't nobody care what you're doing. I promise you, I'm sorry. You gotta do a trend. You gotta follow a trend. That's how people are gonna start knowing who the fuck you are. Don't try to be different. Like, day in my life, don't nobody know who you are. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody want you. Don't nobody need you. People are gonna start becoming envious of you. Start unfollowing you, being weird. This, that, and third. Babes, I seen it. And y'all think influencer life is not a 9 to 5? Bitch, you're right. It's not a 9 to 5. It's a 7 a.m. to 3 in the morning. I be busting my ass in here. And then to the girlies that be getting free wigs like it's candy, God bless y'all soul. Cause I have, let me show you these packages. I have 6 brand deals that I have yet to finish. Cause I'm stressed. I want to be an
gave a restaurant. So an influencer gave a restaurant a 2 out of 10 review, saying that it was dirty and dangerous. Well, the restaurant pulled out the security camera footage and it doesn't look good for our influencer friend. She starts off the review by saying she was bothered at non-stop while waiting for her food.
As I was waiting for my food, there was somebody who was clearly on drugs who kept bothering me for 5 minutes straight. It was a very uncomfortable situation.
Now, we could be missing context here, but she goes on to say the restaurant front is dirty and uses uses this clip as evidence of that.
This whole place was so dirty. There was food all over.
But she leaves out the fact that she filmed this just minutes after 12 people left.
Food all over the ground. The tables were filthy.
And not only that, but the staff cleaned the mess up like 5 minutes later. But one thing that didn't add up to me about this whole situation is why would someone go out of their way to leave such a negative review about a business? Well, if you go to her comments, you will see that she wants to be invited back for a better customer experience, meaning she probably wants free food. Shout out to Hefei Burger for defending themselves. If you live near one, please go support them. So an influencer gave a